Ever-entertaining YouTube personality Kevin the Angry Vet Soper clashed with a member of the Hartford County Sheriff's Department on Tuesday as he confronted a Hartford County, Maryland police deputy at the deputy's home after allegedly being sped by his truck at a high rate of speed without his lights or sirens on. Soper immediately followed in the general direction of the police cruiser and estimated where it was located, eventually finding a Hartford County police vehicle parked outside of a residence. The angry vet drove up to the property, and he promptly went to the front door. He said he rang the doorbell and no one answered, but he could hear two men talking. He then knocked on the door, triggering a dog to bark, and a man in a blue striped flag t-shirt eventually came to the door. When Soper inquired about the vehicle and if it was the one that had passed him at a high rate of speed, the apparent officer said that he had been in that area and had just rushed home to get changed to respond to a call where an officer was struck and injured in a traffic accident. Soper insisted that the officer went into tyrant mode as he continued to confront the officer at his own home, asking where the incident happened. Soper said that the deputy must be more considerate the next time he was driving at such a high rate of speed without his lights and sirens. The officer asked Soper to leave his property. As Soper was backing up, a second, larger man came out of the basement to confront him. Soper would later mockingly speculate that the two men were lovers, but held his tongue unseen. The man saw Soper walking backwards off of the property when the original officer, now identified as Deputy Burns, to the man to leave it alone. Soper and the man screamed at each other until Soper returned to his truck. An unmarked police vehicle would arrive on the scene with lights and sirens blaring. Soper apparently decided to retreat from the scene at that point, with no further interactions with the officers. Soon after, the second man drove a vehicle in front of Soper's truck and stopped to take pictures of it. When the man inquired who Soper was, Soper responded with, "You'll soon find out." After leaving the scene, Soper went to a local park where he began to live stream. No footage of the incident apparently exists, but Soper originally claimed he was going directly to the Hartford County Sheriff's Office to make a complaint about Officer Brown. Soper eventually talked himself out of going to the sheriff's office, stating that he would confront police in the morning, but wanted backup as he was fearful of going on his own. As the angry vet was insistent on using the live stream to document his safe journey home, he kept the stream going as he drove, only to have it cut off while some distance from his house. This incident follows a clash Soper had with his own moderation team on Monday, declaring in a new live stream that if they want to continue to moderate for him, they'd need to have to further promote him and commit to his ideals on social media. Soper, sitting in the backyard of his Maryland home and playing with his cat at times through the live stream, told his moderators, especially if they had channels of their own, were responsible for promoting his ideology outside of his channel. Addressing the moderators directly, he said they were required to show the up and that they should have a thing on their phone with all his channel and nonprofit links to distribute to social media and other sites. He added that his moderation team must all be members of his channel, as he intended to pivot to members-only live streams. For those who couldn't afford membership, he said he would be offering them memberships directly. Soper would add that as moderators they should expect to be paid for their work, and told the group to send him their Cash App information. It is unclear how Soper will manage to pay his moderators as of press time.